hiding in the Philippines here with another tantalizing story of, let's say, not failure, but an experience I had. One of the things you're going to encounter while you're here in the Philippines is communication breakdowns. Sometimes they're funny, sometimes they're not. Now, if you bear with me, uh, as if you recall, if you did, you went to high school, everybody had to take 1 year of some kind of foreign language. I took 2 years of French. Okay, my junior and senior year. Most people only have to take 1 year. That gets their credit, and then they're out into the world. Okay, if you're smart, you should just take Spanish. You live in the United States anyway. So I took 2 years of French. The only thing I can remember is "J'engage ma fidélité au drapeau," which means I pledge allegiance to the flag. That's basically all I remember. I know a few other words in French, but not that many because I never used it. I spent 1 day in Paris. Okay, 100% didn't need to use it there. Okay, so over here, what you'll encounter is a lot of the kids go to school. They are taught English, and they know some English, but it's not their everyday language that they're using. It's just not. They speak Bisaya or Tagalog. So, I mean, that's their everyday language that they use. Now, they'll encounter us, foreigners. And if you speak English, they know some English. All right. Therein lies the problem. They're going to be using the best that they can. And if they're not in the tourist industry or something like this, they don't get to use that English very often. So, you'll be out and about and you'll encounter people and you'll try to speak to them and they'll do the very best they can because the Filipino people are very accommodating and they want to help you. I mean, and they will do their best to speak some English to you and try and help you out. Okay, remember, a lot of it's just what they learn in school. And if they're in their 30s or whatnot, and if they're not fresh out of high school, they've probably forgotten almost everything except for, the basics. Hello, how are you? Where are you going? These types of things. I mean, there's just basic things that they keep in their holster for use. Now, let's say you go into, for me, I'm just going to, for instance, I went to the hardware store the other day and I was asking for something. And the response was, and remember this is wala na, which means out of stock. Uh, or you'll ask something else, do you have this? And they'll say wala, which means nothing. They don't have it, period. Okay. So that being said, these are just some of the miscommunications you're going to have. Like I said, I was at the Harvard hardware store the other day, and I was looking for a steel brush to clean the grill. Okay, the lady said, "Voila, not out of stock." Okay, well that just really wasn't true because I don't think she understood what I was saying. Because after some searching myself, I found exactly what I was looking for, and I advise you to do the same. Just don't give up because somebody says it's not there. Often you have to do a little looking on your own, and maybe you'll find it, maybe you won't. Okay, the reason I'm telling you all this is a prelude to this little story. Oh man, and it's kind of funny. We went to a place called the Lagoon. Really nice place. I love it there. We went the other day. They have a pool there. Actually have really good food. The staff is courteous, and they're really good people. Smiles abound, but some of the wait staff speak better English than others. So I get a menu. We've been there half a day, and I get a menu. Decide I'm going to eat something, and I'm looking at the menu, and I come across tostadas. Now I've been here for 3 months now, and I have not had any Mexican food. Now, if you live in the states, Mexican food's everywhere. Not true. It's more American Mexican food than Mexican food. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I saw tostadas on the menu, and I was like, "Oh, cool, man, tostadas! I could go for a tostada." So on the menu, you get three tostadas. Now you get the choice of fish, pork, or chicken. And so I called the lady over there, and I asked her, I was like, could I get could I get one of each? And she was like, yes, of course. And then she came back later and said, I'm sorry, we're out of fish. So I said, okay, I'll take two pork tostadas and a chicken tostada. So you get three tostadas for the meal. All right, everything's going by, everything's fine. I place my order. 20 minutes passes, and don't be in a rush here. If you're in a rush, this is not America. You're not getting your food in 10 minutes, and by all means, you are not going to crab about it because it's not going to come any faster than it comes. So you wait, and it was a good 20 minutes, maybe better, but I didn't care. We're having a good time, and my food shows up. So I get my plate of food, and I'm looking at it, and it's beautiful. I mean, the tostadas are, about this big around, and it's a soft white uh, tortilla shell. So I look at it, and it's got little bits of mango on top and some dressing, and I was like, why not? Mango's probably delicious. So it's a tostada, but I still can fold it in half, but it's actually really good. This is a really good tostada. So I take a bite, and I'm eating my tostadas, and there's three on the plate, and I'm down to like the last piece of my third one, and I'm kind of full. Normally you get smaller portions here, so I mean the last bit of my third taco, and I'm getting kind of full. I'm feeling kind of full. I was like, well, that was a good deal. 350 pesos for three tacos. It's like $6, six and some change. So anyway, right as I'm getting the last bite, I'm looking off this way, and I get a nudge on my elbow. Here comes another plate of tacos. So I'm thinking one of my friends saw my food and ordered some tacos themselves. Well, that was not the case. What I did not know is that yes, you can get two pork and two chicken, which meant two full orders of pork tostadas and a chicken. So now I have 9 tostadas that I've ordered. Miscommunication on both sides of the fence. So there I am with 9 tacos, and I'm full after the third taco. I'm pretty full, and I'm a little mad. I mean, I can't help, but I'm a little mad that they would think that I could eat 9 tostadas, and somebody didn't step in and go, bro, that's three separate orders. Okay, well there I am. I'm looking at this lady. I'm like, she's lost her mind, and she's looking at me like, sir, you ordered this, and now I'm on the hook for let's say a thousand pesos, which is $20 for these three orders of tacos. Man, I'm looking at these things, and I'm like, man, there's no way I can eat 9 of these damn things. So, but I'm paid for them, and I know I can't send them back, and I know there's no, I'm gonna have to pay for these damn things. So I do my best, and I eat five. I eat 5 of these monstrous tostadas, and I get them in me. And at the fifth one, I have to throw my hands up, and I'm like, man, I just can't eat anymore. So I passed one off to my the friend across from me. I was like, here, try one of these things. And then they had some the lifeguards were sitting there, and by this time the whole all the wait staff, it kind of got around that the Bobo Americano, which means the dumbass American, had ordered 9 tacos unbeknownst to himself, and I felt silly about it, but instead of getting, I was mad for a hot second, and then I just, okay, man, so you screwed up, lesson learned. So I passed off the remaining 3 tacos to the Filipino guys over here because, I don't know if they get any consideration for lunch. So I give off the three tacos to these guys, and man, I'm telling you, have you ever been so full that you're, I mean, I know you have, if you're an American, you've been so full that you're just uncomfortably full. And that's the way I was for like the next 5 hours. I mean, my stomach was just bloated, oh man, because, I'm stubborn. I'm like, I am not giving away. I ate 5 of these things, man, and they were huge, delicious, but huge. 5 freaking huge tostadas. And for weeks now, all my friends have been making fun of me about it, asking if I want to go out to have tacos or not. And, it's funny to me now, but I'm going to tell you right then and there, it was not that damn funny, man. I mean, but therein lies the lesson, man. You can either get worked up about something that you actually did have control over. I should have clarified, or had it clarified to me better. You know, the wait staff probably could have stepped in and said, "Look, bro, I don't think you could eat 9 tacos." Once again, they're an accommodating people, and they don't know if I'm just a gluttonous hog and want to eat 9 tacos. So, you know, they smile, you know, and let you order what you order, you know, and that's kind of on you. So that's my taco story. It's a little funny, I mean, but it is a cautionary tale. Make sure that if you're ordering food, you really do clarify what you're getting. And now, that being said, you're not always going to get what you order. Remember that as well. Okay, this has been Hiding in the Philippines, telling you about a gluttonous story and a bit of ignorance. I hope you all have a good day and everybody stay safe.